Hey everybody, sorry about that. I'm late getting back. Why? Because too many things to do on a Tuesday. So yeah, she deleted all her recent rage posts. So the one with music Biz Marty's face is gone, but I have that. I just gotta organize myself and I'll show it, as well as the comments that Salah was showing, which is he didn't kiss my shoes yet. What the hell is that about? I'm gonna have to show all of this stuff. Oh boy. Okay. I mean, here we go. Let me email that. Welcome everybody. Exactly. I don't get the point of that. It's so childish. It's like if you're gonna post it, post it. If you're not gonna post it, then don't post it. But don't post it, then delete it. Because of course, somebody already got to it. Anyways, hey, 666, Honeydew, Ash, Batty Wings, Sherry, Heather, Otter Girl, Mama Mia, Sandra, Ash, CCP, Linda Lou, what's up, Maria, Marie, Ash, Highland Princess, hey there. We also got Aaron and Nolabu, Amt Amy, what's up, Bourgeois B, how's it going? Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hey, Honeydew. We're gonna get into her food stream. So, typically, when there is a rager of some sorts, what does Foodie Beauty typically do? She cooks and or cleans, and then she has some sort of pity stream where she'll be like, "Okay, I'm trying to improve myself. I'm gonna start dieting tomorrow," or "Pity me, look at me, I'm sick." So what do we have here? A sick stream. Who would have figured that that's what she was gonna do? I mean, she is so obvious. Hey, it ain't that. What's up? Very, very, very obvious the stuff that she typically does. I mean, the days might change, but Foodie Beauty is staying the same. Well, people, I guess it's going to be a long night for me because there's so much that's been going on, and we gotta help each other recap this entire thing. So I guess after this, we'll have a discussion. Then after that, I might have to do another video on what the hell's going on. Marie, what's up? Charlie's mom. Hi there. Her latest stream that she did for about an hour, it was pretty much, "Hey, Beezers, I'm still here. Don't worry, I still have you. I still need your money, and I'm sick, so please pity me and still remain in membership. Maybe just change your name from your actual first and last name, and still give me money if you're not comfortable with that. Hey, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good without your money, but it will be a lot better if you had your money." 666, thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate you. All right, so let me get into this. I'll present and share my screen, and we're gonna take a look at Sick Day Homemade Chicken and Rice Soup Mukbang. OMG, I didn't realize that this was homemade. So there you go. Foodie Beauty is staying the same. What did I say? Every time there is some sort of crisis and some sort of issue happens, what does she do? Cooks and or cleans. And here we go. She is cooking Sick Day Homemade Chicken and Rice Soup. Go figure. All right, then, people. Let's go here.
Beauties. All right, so time for a little chicken soup.
What are those? Or like, what is that? So you're just gonna put the whole chicken in there like that? Who would have cut this up? Okay, if you're gonna say chicken soup, wouldn't you think you might have kind of cut the chicken up and not have? What are those? what what kind of cutting of onions is this? So you're gonna quarter the onion and just put it in there. You're not gonna like mince it or anything. You're not gonna dice it up. What the hell is this? It's just this whole thing. What is that? Hey Mary, what's up? Like, what is the hell is this? Is this really a meal? This looks like a hurricane came through and then your pot was still on the stove and then all the debris from your kitchen just fell into this pot. That's what it looks like. All right, we'll see.
I'm just using whatever I have in my kitchen right now. Red onion, whole bulb of garlic, huge bay leaves, a whole chicken, some water and salt, and I'm going to let that simmer for about 3 to 4 hours once it comes to a boil. Oh, and a dry lemon here.
I was about to say, because we've seen the dry lemons before. I'm like, wait a second, isn't that like a dried lime or lemon? Because she's used that before. I was about to say, what is that black thing? And I'm like, it's probably like a lime or a lemon. I was right.
Oh, and a dry lemon here.
Good times at the trap? No way. Hell no. Do you think it actually came out like that? Or did she actually order this? Did she make this herself? Because how do you go from this to this? No. Okay, we're gonna have to put a vote. There's no way it went from that to that. Because that's like a different dimension there. Yeah, there's no way. She probably bought that.
Hello, Beezers! Did you know?
No, we don't want to hear you. I want to know where you bought this soup, okay? Because there's no way. There is no way it went from a whole chicken to looking like
Can't
that.
wait to hear from you.
Murad's wife sent over soup.
Wow! This is just kind of a messy mukbang today. I'm gonna eat my dessert first because I don't like warm yogurt and
Facts,
my soup
Mary.
has to cool off. But I made a homemade soup today. Just I was in the mood for that because we've been kind of feeling under the weather. So
Should have went
I'm
to
gonna
Panera.
eat. This
Panera
is
bread.
mango yogurt. It's so good.
Drea says, want to say thanks for your reaction streams and trying to make sense of it all. I enjoy your content. Well, thank you, Drea. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
With some lotus biscuit cookies. If you have not had these, you're missing out. No, baby girl. No. No, baby girl.
Right, Amy? There is no way she
You don't
went
even want
from
this, trust me.
a whole chicken with bulbs of garlic and quartered red onions in a pot that isn't seasoned to what she has in front of you. There's no way. This woman literally just wasted a whole entire literal whole chicken just to make it seem as if she actually cooked this. Now this is just wrong.
They're like gingerbread. So I just like to crush them in my yogurt.
Sometimes QZ, some
A little
people
bit.
put the
2 cookies
potatoes with the chicken.
crushed inside.
Because remember, potatoes are very hard to cook. In fact, they say these days that potatoes are actually how do you put it? They say that the amount of energy a potato cake takes to cook, like some people put a couple potatoes in their oven for like an hour, sometimes up to an hour and a half, depending on the size of potato. It's a negative offset with like a potato because potatoes are typically cheap, right? But then if it's going to take you an hour and a half of constant energy to cook said potato, then a lot of people these days are saying it's not worth it. What's up, Rocky?
So it looks like that. So I will say Bismillah and let's dig in.
Fact 666. It has to
You
be.
guys?
She's trying to fool us. It has to. There's no way a whole chicken in a pot unseasoned.
Mm.
with bulbs of garlic,
Another level.
a quartered red onion, and a dried, what was it, lemon or lime, went to this with rice in the bowl. Where's the rice?
Baby girl, you had your butchers. You had your butcher's meat stew. These are so good to dip in tea.
Marie says, put potato in soup 20 minutes before done. Who does that? Okay, QZ is like, no way the potato would disintegrate. Okay, all right. I see you guys. Some people just put it in towards the
Mm.
end.
Oh, yes, indeed, they are.
Facts, Amy. Right?
So, yeah, I've just been feeling like
Where's the skin of this chicken in the soup? Yeah, like she also had to strip the chicken from the bone. So like where's the skin? Like this makes no sense whatsoever. Yo, Tragic, what's up? When did she shred the chicken? She
eating
strained.
something homemade today.
Yeah,
Lemon iced tea.
this is the weirdest thing. The only explanation I still think is that she literally just bought chicken soup with potatoes with rice and just said that she made it.
The tabs here come right off. It's different than what I'm used to.
She said she shredded it. Sure she did. Sure. Sup observant.
Nothing wrong with differences. Imagine if we were all the same, how boring it would be. I have some vegetable crackers. My favorite crackers growing up were called vegetable.
Hey her world, what's up?
Is it vegetable thins? I don't know. And we have some kiri cheese squares.
Hey KX2. Long time. Maybe some paprika? I guess so. Ash, it's all a play. She is literal. How do you call it? Pathological to a point where I used to kind of feel bad. Well, I still kind of do because, it's just my personality. But I think she's so pathological that she'll always do the play that, hey, I'm sick. And as you say, so when she's sick, she will cook. But when she's not sick, she will order out to make it make sense. Exactly. Don't make no sense. Rob C. Zombie, how you doing? She's pathological, though.
I remember once I had these in a mukbang and people were like criticizing, like, she's eating hunks of cream cheese. Like, you've never had kiri cheese? Like, uh,
She does this every time, Rocky. If you've looked ever
mm,
since 2017, every single time there's a crisis, there's some sort of pity stream. Or if she gets upset and angry, the same day or the next day, it's always, oh, I'm cooking or I'm cleaning or I'm sick and cooking and or cleaning. It's always the same thing. I could have guessed she was going to do this. Yeah, the fake preparation.
toot finny.
You could bathe a small child in that bowl, pretty much.
Maybe, yeah. Okay. All right. If you're annoyed by my cat, I don't know what to say. I mean, she lives here, you don't. Cheese. So I'm going to put a little bit of cheese on it.
Thanks, Celebrity Juicer. Appreciate you. So we're eating cookies and we're drinking soup.
There's so much chicken in here.
Make it make
It's
sense.
like shredded, so
When you're sick, why do we eat soup when we're sick? Huh? Or should I say drink soup when we are sick? Why do we do that?
so it's like my version of tomato rice soup, and there's potatoes in it.
All right. Here's what Foodie Beauty may have missed. Okay, the reason why most people drink soup when we're sick is because the sodium in the recipe helps relieve sore throat pain. So when we're sick, typically we have like our throat is itchy, sore, and that's the reason why we won't resort to certain types of foods, right? Isn't that correct? So the sodium in the recipe helps relieve the sore throat pain. The heat helps clear nasal congestion and can relieve pain and sinus pressure. So it's a combination effect. Plus the vitamins and minerals in nutrient dense soups also help us in recovery. This is why a lot of people will resort to soup. Why are you eating cookies then? That don't make no sense. If I have a sore throat, I'm not going to be eating cookies. That don't make no sense. Facts, exactly, Scoutfinch.
Very good. There's a huge potato I can't cut because it's swimming away.
Oh, look at the cute
It'll burn
kitty.
me, I know it.
Look at her. Aw.
What are you looking at? So good. But there's not too much broth.
Exactly, Cece. You know it's right. When you're sick, the sugar, you know what sugar helps? That bacteria.
I kind of burned myself.
That's why a lot of people don't take a lot of
Too hot.
sugar because it when sugar is broken down, it provides energy for a bacterial growth.
So I'm a bit low energy today because, like I said, I feel like we're coming down with something. Maybe from the AC blaring all the time. I don't know. But that's why I'm a bit quiet.
Or did she get sick? I don't know.
No.
Is she even sick?
Just one of those days. Yes, baby girl. But yeah, my grandmother and mom used to make tomato rice soup all the time growing up.
Something like that. Random fish. At least we know there's rice and
It's really, really
potatoes
good.
and chicken. Yeah, I don't think there's noodles. Did anybody hear that
Um,
there's noodles?
really good, heartwarming meal. Is this potato? Yeah.
Celebrity Juicer says stress and worry causes cold-like symptoms. True. It wears your body
Like
down,
comfort food.
and we're more prone to actual sickness.
Like I said, like,
Facts, Mamma Mia.
ooh, hot potato. Hot potato. Pass it on. What are you looking at? She's like, don't touch me. You're not giving me food. Took me a while to coax her down, but she's back up. But a little further away. I'm sorry, you can't eat this.
Right.
The chicken was cooking in garlic.
Okay,
What's your favorite guy's soup?
now she's worried
What's
about
your
garlic.
guys' favorite soup when you're sick or whatever? Julie.
Was it when Nader was sick the last time she made chicken soup? Yeah, the last time that I can recall she made it was Nader at the trap when he was sick, and you know as hell nobody drank that. She said he did, but when he got questioned, he said he didn't. That got thrown away. It was gross. How the hell do you just put a whole, was it a whole onion in there? She was doing all sorts of like messy stuff. And look, again, she did the same thing. How the hell do you put a whole chicken, like a literal whole chicken, right in a soup just like that? That don't make no sense.
No,
Exactly.
baby girl. I'm
Unpeeled,
gonna go like
uncut
this, girls.
onion in a pot
Move,
of water. It was
move,
gross.
move, move. Come on, good girl. Like this soup reminds me of sick days from school, which I loved so much. Like seriously. Some of them were faked. Most of them were faked. Some not. The faked ones, the parents always know, because everyone does it, right? Fakes being ill so they don't have to go to school.
Pebbles, what's up?
But being from my part of Canada, we had a lot of snow days, which are awesome. I used to take the school bus to school, which I hated. Especially since I had to take the school bus with like a bunch of like older bullies, like guys. I don't remember much about them. One was obsessed. I remember one having a cleft palate, and one being obsessed with snow.
Here we go, another story about her childhood. Nothing, of late that is of substance. Why? Because she doesn't know anybody. It's always a story about back in grade school or high school about bullies. Okay, here we go. Bully story.
You know the singer Snow? Informer.
Yeah, from Toronto.
And they were like
Born in North York.
in eighth grade. And I was like in grade 3 or 4. I don't, you know, I was younger than them. And I hated going to the bus stop early because they would make fun of the way I would walk. I was a chubby kid.
Mm-hmm.
If that were me now, I wouldn't care at all. That's the thing, I guess, too,
All right, what'd you say, QZ?
remember growing up is some days high school and school will end and you become an adult and you kind of think, what the heck?
Monty, did she cook nice dishes back in the day? To be honest with you, and to be fair, yeah, she did cook pretty nice dishes back in the day. But for some reason, she just got lazy and she fell off. Because if you really look at her cooking repertoire, her CV, back in 2018, 2019, she was making things that looked amazing. And then as soon as we started heading into 2021, 2022, everything just went to shite. Jinx, observant, we were thinking the
But
same thing.
actually,
What's up, sweet and sour?
there is still a lot of adult bullying going on. So I guess sometimes it doesn't end.
What look amazing? Her meals from like 2018, 2019, when she used to do real cooking at BB's place. She would actually cook some stuff when she only did videos, seldomly any type of live stream. She was cooking really well.
You're supposed to grow out of it. Not everyone does. But anyway, we had a bus driver who was like straight out of the, Miss, what's her name from South Park? Do you want an office referral? The bus driver, the crabby one with the bird on her head.
A true seal.
Well, she would yell and scream at these bully guys because they wouldn't just target me.
Yikes on Bike says, I'm 37 and I have lived in 3 states, visited 14 countries, going on my 15th visit next month, and have 3 degrees, including a PhD. Can't relate to foodie beauty. Well, congrats to you. That's amazing. Congrats on your degrees, the states you've lived in, 14 countries coming up to 15. That's amazing.
The one guy would think he's cool and sing Informer over and over on the bus. And he really sucked.
Well, to be honest with you, everybody was singing Infama back in the day. In fact, I'm looking up Snow here. Once again, he was born in North York, and he actually him and Daddy Yankee won the top Latin Song of the Year at the 2020 Billboard Music Awards for Con Calma. I'm like, whoa, okay. I thought Snow had fallen off, but I guess he wasn't. He didn't fall off, so good for him. I mean, I guess he's still super active. Congrats to Snow.
She wants to jump up. So yeah, he was not good. And it was annoying. I actually made one of the kindergarten kids cry. It was in French, right? So he would cry. Madame, dites-lui d'arrêter de chanter. Ferme ta gueule.
Sing us Infama. I wish. Infama. And I
I'm
play.
not kidding.
I like a bum bum day.
Maybe that's why he bullied us. He knew he
That,
sucked and he was projecting. I don't know.
that song is from 1992, people.
Anyway. They made fun of my weight. But I used to get sick on the bus a lot. Remember I told you guys?
Yeah, you kept on saying that the bus would smell of puke because people kept on throwing up. I wonder what kind of bus it was, though.
One time I got sick.
Yeah, International Cat Day.
It really peeved him off. and he just like doubled down on being mean.
Happy Cat Day to all the lovely cat moms and cat dads out there, cat grandpas, cat grandfathers, and whatnot.
Like, sorry, what do you want me to do?
I was thinking that, Maria, but I just didn't want to say anything. Same thing, Miss Nicole. Hey, Welsh Rabbit, what's up? Yeah, it seems so cutesy. If people haven't seen the old pictures of Foodie Beauty and Pete's, like Pete's looks like a whole different person compared to his present day self. Like Pete's used to be super skinny with long hair and he used to dress pretty gothy. Now I would never, if you put old Pete's from back like the early 2000s to new Pete's now, I would never have guessed it was the same person. All right, Yaks and Bike says, not trying to brag. I come from a disadvantaged background. If I can do it, so can you. Chantel is not the ceiling, she's the floor. Good luck. Thank you once again, Yikes and Bikes. I appreciate this. And yeah, you're right.
Looking back on it, I just kind of feel bad now because he never had anyone take it. Like, he was in an older grade, but like, I never saw him with any family. And I heard his dad was an alcoholic and was abusive towards him.
True Dynamite.
And I mean, I did see the cops a lot at his home. He lived on the same, like in the same area. Oh my gosh, this one guy, I swear, father of the year. He walked his kids. I went to the same bus stop for years and years.
Is she wearing the curtains? Yeah, the pleated in the chest area abaya that she bought. This is one of the newest ones. Hey, Grandma Smurf.
He walked his 6 kids. He had 6 kids to the bus stop every year, every day.
She's matching the sofa. Indeed, she is.
He looked like that guy from TMZ, something Lopez, or I don't know what his name is.
I have no idea who she's talking
Anyway,
about. Stop sugar and spice.
this chicken is too stringy because it's like shredded.
Hi, Mons. You're complaining about your own shredded chicken, Foodie? Interesting. Kind of like you didn't make it yourself.
It looked like that guy. Perez Hilton, I think.
Yeah, I think Pete's pretty much said so that she didn't complete her degree. Mindful Edna, what's up? Welcome. Hi, Edna, if you want to come up on panel, we're going to talk about certain things in the community.
So
We're gonna talk about the community post that Foodie Beauty deleted, as well as the imagery of the message from Salah talking ill about music Biz Marty. So there's a lot to talk about. So if you want to come up, I'm gonna give you the invite right now. Also, I'll invite. Let's see if Chef wants to come up. So hey, Celebrity Juicer, if you want to come up as well, we can always talk because there's lots to talk about. I wonder what's gonna happen tonight.
every day, every year. His wife never, ever, ever took the kids to the bus stop. He always did it. I mean, I used to see her take the kids to the park, so she was mobile.
For sure, random fish.
So all I can assume is that he was super sweet and let her sleep in every morning. Or maybe they had a deal. I'll get the kids ready and you walk them to the bus stop. I don't know. I'd imagine with 6 kids you have to take turns. I
Soothing filter is back, right?
don't know, man. Anyway, well, I guess that's it. That was my homemade meal. And it was very delicious. I love those crackers.
Definitely wasn't
They're
homemade.
like cream crackers, but with like vegetable flavor. um, Saudi made in Saudi Arabia. 77 calories.
Good for you, Marie. That really helps when it's right in front of your house.
All right. Well, thank you for having dinner with me. It means a lot. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
All right, so that's it. Do I think she made the chicken? Probably not. I don't think so. Cotton says her hijab is filthy. Indeed. All right, so what we're going to do right now is I'm going to get into the community posts that were done because I think she is doubling down to her own demise. I mean, like, why would you post this? And then after that, we're going to take a look at the current community tab posts. All right, so here we go. Let me put this on the screen for all you people. Good thing somebody gave this to me. Okay, here we go. So she said, go spend time with your girlfriend instead of harassing others online. You always accuse Salah and I of being in a loveless relationship, but nothing says romance like hanging in your parents' basement, doxing and swatting. Am I right? Dox people all you want, you are only digging yourself a bigger legal hole. The cops might laugh at Cyrex, but you are not above the law. And there you go. She puts his face in there. And then, of course, she left the comments section open because her beezers could comment. But what was interesting is this comment right here. So let me put that up on the screen. Al Sultan Salah says he didn't kiss my shoes yet. Come on, boy. Don't be shy. Show me yourself and stop hiding in your basement. Foodie Beauty replies, he's a coward. Right, okay. What are you talking about, Salah? You're gonna really say he didn't kiss your shoes yet? It's all about feet stuff, slippers, everything, huh? Okay. All right, we'll see how that goes, Salah, because we have it right here. Hey, Martha, come on. All right, boy, oh boy, we have a lot to talk about. So we have this. On top of that, she made more community tab posts. So let me take a look at that quickly for all you lovely people out there. So she started talking about her parents because I guess she wants her parents left out of this. Well, why is she? I don't know. Should I even say quintupling? I don't know, sextupling, septupling down right now with everything that's happening. Like, why would you do what you're doing when you're doing it, knowing what's gonna be happening? All right, so she made this post. So let me read this right now. We got Edna. Edna, okay. Hey, I'll add you. Welcome, Edna. All right, so she puts
Sorry,
no worries, no
I was
worries.
double I was double muted. Hello everyone.
It's all good.
Hey, how
Hello.
you doing?
I'm all
Mhm.
right. just reading this before we get into a conversation. So 4 hours
Okay.
ago, she says this. Edit. Also, my parents are not responsible for my actions at 39 years of age. At least they don't have a daughter or son who doxes and swats and threatens innocent people every night for lulz. By the way, threatening to dox members of a channel can cost you yours. I'm sure he's aware that this is not his first or second channel, Foodie. He knows. She continues also, anyone supporting this behavior of swatting, doxing, and threatening members who have children, etc., is beyond sick, and I don't want to see your faces near my chat ever again. People acting like this cowardly criminal is some celebrity, real brave targeting innocent people from your parents' basement just because they are associated with me. What about you being accountable for the swatting and doxing? You will be. Trust. These actions are far more disgusting than anything I have ever done in my life. Sad people, if you support this, and all the people who are afraid to say anything because you are just as big of cowards as it is. By the way, swatting is a criminal offense. Good luck. All right. So, what do you think about this entire thing, Edna?
Ooh, I think it's a mess. I don't want no parts of it.
Yeah, it has been a
I
complete mess.
yeah, I mean, I heard Marty talk to speak with someone. I was just overhearing it while I was doing other things. And he said something about basically, how are you going to have a moral judgment about what I'm doing when you basically support Chantal? And I would say I would have to agree. It's like if you're, or not support Chantal, if you're hating on Chantal, like reaction channels, I think a lot of them, they don't necessarily just react, but they give, um, there's a lot of emotion that goes into some of those reactions. And I would say he's not wrong.
Yeah, well, some people are way too invested.
Yeah. And I mean, on both sides, because if you, well, oh my goodness, why did I say both sides? But no, but it's like all the way around. This is like we're on the internet. Like this should be fun. Like I feel like this is an extension of like just the fun and lightheartedness and goodness I want to get out of life. Like I want to come and have entertainment and whatever on YouTube. So to bring, and I know everybody doesn't do that. So it's kind of hard to say because if you're bringing real life drama to YouTube and you get met with things like this, I mean, it's like F around and find out.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will always say like about 2 years ago or so it was very lighthearted and funny, and you would come for a
Mhm.
quick laugh because you kind of poke fun of Foodie Beauty all the silly things she would do because there have been a lot of very silly things that she would do, but now there has been a lot of people that have come in that are taking this way too seriously. They're way too invested. All they do from morning till night is just want to talk about Foodie Beauty, want to interact, and it's gotten to a point where it's manifesting. Like what they're doing is manifesting itself in the community, and now people are, a certain way.
Right. And I guess it is built upon itself because Foodie wasn't the same Foodie that we see now, right? She was, like you said, lighthearted. So as both sides kind of amped it up, now it's hard to kind of stop it when Marty comes in the mix because this has been a long build up.
Yeah, it has been. You're right. It's been building up because there's a lot of people who are adamant that they want Foodie Beauty gone from online. Other people are like, well, I don't really want her gone. I just want her to be not monetized. While some people are like, I don't really want her gone. I don't care if she's monetized as long as she, gives entertainment. So there's lots of people at very various, stages. If this was a spectrum.
Hmm. And where I fit on that is I don't necessarily I'm just watching it. Like, who said that? There we go, Dynamite. I'm just enjoying the show, the entertainment for what it is, but it's also interesting to me to see how everyone's interacting about it and like the opinions that other people have on it. Because to be honest, I'm fairly indifferent.
Hmm.
But I
Yeah, I
did
think.
think it was interesting how your mama, he was he was very careful with how he addressed it. And it took him a few days. He didn't jump in like he did before. He said he did his he did his homework. He took note to the warnings. And I think that's smart because no matter how you feel about what he's doing, if you don't want to be a part of it, don't be a part of it.
Mm-hmm. Very true. All right, what will you do if she goes Monty? I have many things I'm doing. Like, I create income for myself different ways. And one of those ways I was thinking of making a channel about doing certain things a certain way. It has to do with crypto because I know Edna and I have had the
Oh.
crypto talks for like many months ago. Remember, Edna? So I
Mhm.
was
I
thinking about
do.
doing it that way. I also was thinking about like maybe talking about like strange stories and whatnot, like strange events. I was
Oh,
thinking about
okay.
doing that. So if Foodie Beauty maybe goes, maybe I'll take the channel that way, or maybe I'll experiment and see how well I fare um, in that realm if Foodie is gone. But I don't think Foodie is gonna like go. I think what's gonna happen is Foodie Beauty will just go to Twitch if
Oh,
YouTube
okay.
is not good for her because she did that before a year and a half ago back
So
in
she goes
March to
sorry.
a year and a half ago back in March when her channel was yeeted. What did she do? She went to Twitch, she went to Patreon, she went to OnlyFans. She's just gonna do the same thing.
Now, will you still cover her content on the other platforms, or is that kind of against what you do?
Yeah, I think I'll still cover cover her until
Hey, no worries, everyone. Until the wheels fall off.
right. So yeah, so I think I'll do that plus try my luck at other things, try my shot, see if it works out for
Yeah.
me.
I'm really interested about the crypto, so I'd be happy to. I mean, maybe you'll repurpose one of your other channels for that. Did you think
Yeah, I
about that?
was yeah, I was thinking that. But we'll see. Maybe like I'm getting way too ahead of myself right now. It's a lot of things are brewing. We gotta wait to see what music Biz Marty um is gonna do tonight because last night it was more of like a talk with Courtney and whatnot, not really any action going on. So I'll see what happens tonight, and I'll
Courtney.
see if yeah, Courtney. I forgot how to spell her say her last name. Nide.
Hmm.
Courtney N. That's familiar with a lot of the lol cows. Well, hey, I don't
Oh,
like
okay.
that
So
word,
like an
but
yeah,
so,
I understand.
yeah, but pretty much, it was last night was just a lot of talking. Of course, there's a lot of Cyrex stuff because, of course, everybody knows Music Biz Marty mostly for the Cyrex stuff.
But
I
you know what?
should
If Foodie really didn't want to engage, oh, go ahead.
no. You said if she didn't want to engage with Music Biz Marty, she doesn't have to. Is that
Yeah,
what you
she doesn't
mean?
have to. She should just not engage.
It's
Well,
kind
I
of
don't see
hard.
why she just doesn't do her video.
Well, I guess
Oh,
you
I don't
could.
know. I think is
Mhm.
I wouldn't want any part of it, but it's hard. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to jump in at this stage and say what I will or won't do because I wouldn't imagine I would ever be at this stage.
Yeah, true,
Because I
true.
think, when it comes to the support, because he's saying that he doesn't like it. Basically, she made herself known to him with the comments about Cyrex, right? And then he
Mhm.
took notice and said, "Well, hey, you're not so hot yourself, and I'll add you to the list." So it's like just like another person. She just should just keep on doing what she's doing instead of worrying about the reaction channels or Marty or anyone.
Mhm. Hey, Ray, what's up? Jamie Rose, how you been? How's everything in your end, Jamie Rose? Welcome, Ray, Jamie Rose. Who else is in here? If you're in here, smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so what is going on? So, Monty, did you see Jessica Messica's channel, the prank MBM played on Heather? The last thing I heard about Heather was on Chatterbait. and then music Biz Marty gave notice to it to people. Did he post a video or something? I was reading up on the whole situation that Heather was on Chatterbait doing certain things, and then let me read it. So somebody posted this by 339 Lloyd Street, infamous. We all know what that is, right? 339. They said that it was on. Marty mentioned that it's on Chatterbait. It's not a violation of privacy. So what happened? I'm not caught up on this. Like, was she
I'm
like
familiar with that
naked or
site.
something? You don't know
Yeah.
Chatterbait?
No, is it what you think, like, from the words that are put together?
Yeah, it kind of gives itself away, right?
Okay.
Hey, Jamie Rose, do you know what's going on? What's up with that stuff? Hey, Rocky, give me some info on this. Like, what happened? I have no idea. All I'm reading is what they say on Reddit, and I usually hold Reddit with a grain of salt. Just because somebody's posting something doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
That's true.
So,
Although Reddit, shouts out to Reddit because they hooked me up with so many Uber Eats codes. I love those threads. Or I used to.
right? Yeah, I did see that Heather freaked out, and she got her parents upset. I heard that she freaked out, and then okay. Oh, no, MBM had a fake video of NYC being nuked and told her the USA was being nuked. Seriously?
Wow. You know what? AI and the deep fakes, that's not surprising.
Okay, all this time I was thinking you were talking about the whole Chatterbait thing. Oh,
Monty,
Marty was
get your
showing.
head out of the gutter.
What am I supposed to think? The last thing I saw dealing with, like, I heard that Heather is now upset with Marty. That's literally the last thing I heard, and it was because of this whole Chatterbait thing. I didn't know about this whole NYC being noob thing. Where is Heather, by the way? I have no idea. How close is she to NYC?
That would be terrifying. Oh, celebrity juicer.
Oh, I see celebrity. Amped Amy.
I got
You think of Sarex because yesterday you learned he furiously jacked it on stream with Marty. He did. He jacked it to completion until he splooged.
seriously. I can't with these people. It's too much.
You know what? I'm not even gonna show that because he was furiously jacking it. It's not like a play jack. He was like serious jacking. I'm like, how do you finish yourself off on a live stream with like so many people on the panel? But hey, that's Sarex for you. All right, who is Heather? How do I even explain? Heather Colonna is a person that is infamous. I won't even say famous, like infamous. Where
He was a contender for the next,
yeah,
Foodie Beauty.
yeah, for the Girl World Queen, right? Remember that was like 10, 11
Right.
months ago
Mhm.
until certain things started coming out about her and her behavior and the words she would say, and then people started getting upset and pissed off at her. And
Didn't
then
last very long.
yeah, and then she would like delete her channel. hmm And then yeah, that's it. That's Heather, but Heather seems to constantly keep coming back over and over and over again. She's still around. Yeah, she was definitely up for the crown. Yeah, and her tarot readings, yes. It's not
Oh,
Heather,
I
it's
love a good
Heather. Okay, Heather. Sure, Heather.
Oh.
You like tarot?
Yeah, I do. I don't know, sometimes I feel like it's a bunch of I don't know what's the word, kinda like magic where it's really happening, like things mean things and you're seeing the cards and all that kind of stuff, but it's a sleight of hand. It's not actually what it appears. And then sometimes I'll, do like a reading online and it's so spot on. It's kind of freaky.
Okay. All right. Where do I find this whole Jessica Messica MBM prank on Heather? Like, send it to me, Rocky. If you want to send it to me, then I can play it because I am lost to where you saw this. I
That would
have
be good
no
to
idea.
see.
Yeah, it would be good to see because uh, I didn't even know about this whole prank. Like I said, I thought literally you were still talking about the whole. Um, is it on the stream that she did from like super early this morning? Maybe it is.
Wish I
Okay.
do.
I think
Sorry.
it is. Let me check this out. I'll put it on the screen. I think I found the point in time. So if you want to confirm.
Okay. You
Mhm.
see Cypher. Happy birthday, Timber. Just to
Yeah.
be a little petty.
Well, I still think yeah, you could, earn yourself a decent living just being real and not being fake. But if you want to be fake and like take advantage of your audience, well, whatever happens to you happens to you. All right,
That's
all right,
true.
let me play this. Let me play this. I think I found it. All right. I guess she.
I love it. It's fucking hilarious, dude. She's got it in when you're on internet, you Marty look bad. Like, come on. Why would you do that? What? She knows how to play that manipulation game. Jeez.
On Chatterbait. You've been doing it for years. I'm allowed to. That's my job. I didn't say the permission to put it on social media. You're sick. What kind of pedophile are you? There's children on here.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You're sick. What kind of pedophile are you? There's children on here. They need to see that.
And now another claim. These are just oh my goodness. That's crazy. You can't just be calling people that when you don't have proof and when it's not true in the first place. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, when I call Cyrax and people that actually have chatted with minors and sent dick pics to them, I choose my words wisely, right? I usually don't call Cyrax like Geppetto, but I do call him a predator. I would say he pretty much is a Geppetto, all right? But I choose my words wisely is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you
So
gotta.
she's got it in when you're on internet, you gotta do that. You can't just be calling some random person that just makes me so mad. And then she's saying she's gotten raped and this and oh my goodness. See, she's crazy. This lol cow. She is. We're in for some classic content right now. There's not much
Rocky gave you a timestamp.
content on her.
Yeah, I did see that. Also, Jamie Rose gave it to me. It's called Heather's Hellacious Holocaust. So I'm gonna play
Okay.
that in totality and see what's going on. Hey, gal Charlotte, what's going on? Hopefully you're good. We're gonna finish listening to this. So this was what I thought was going on with the whole chatterbait thing and Heather getting pissed off at MBM.
Compared to
Gotcha.
Cyrax and King Cobra, but we're gonna find as much as we can. All right, let's go.
Pedophile? What are you? You're sick. What kind of pedophile are you? There's children on here. They need to see that.
I can't
Pedophile?
actually hear Heather. Can you
Children
can
can
you
see
hear her?
baby bodies of shit.
Yeah, I can hear her.
Oh, okay. Can you maybe recap what she's saying because it doesn't like it's kind of mute for me.
All right, sure, I will. She's referring to MBM in the grossest of ways because this is the classic Heather where she will deflect and whatnot and start calling you all types of names or accusing you of random, really serious things. Calling
So
him a is she a what?
is she upset with MBM because of what he's doing to Foodie Beauty or like why
No,
what's oh, okay, so what she's upset because of the chatterbait.
yeah, she's upset because of Chatterbait. She did
Oh,
something
okay.
on Chatterbait, and a lot of people are saying it was her body was shown on there, or she was showing her body on
Oh,
there. And then
okay.
MBM brought attention to it. So now she's blaming her whole thing on MBM. He didn't have anything to do with Heather showing her body on Chatterbait.
Is this a public site? Like anybody can just go and see it or did was it leaked?
Anybody can go and see it. So that's the whole point.
Oh,
It's
okay.
public. So that's why MBM is
Yeah.
like, it's public. So what's the problem?
That you put on your children know how to look up YouTube.
Thank you.
asshole.
Well, there's porn too. They can look at porn if they want to.
They should not be looking at that. I mean, even men, married men, they don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see that.
Well, I agree with that, but nobody.
Yeah, and I'm not 450 pounds, motherfucker. I'm 383 pounds. Because you're fucking. I'm taking you this to the courts. You went too far, Marty.
Heather, you lost.
Not even an apology. Not even I'm sorry. I'll take the videos down. I'll leave you alone. You should be on your fucking knees apologizing.
What? What an idiot! Oh, what a loser! Good.
You know what? I already have screenshots. I've already tried to get the video taken down 50 fucking times on YouTube.
Yikes. All right. We're gonna get into what Jamie Rose gave to me. I mean, we get the point. Heather likes to blame other people for her shit. That's what happens.
We have a launch detection. We have a Soviet launch detection.
BMUs confirmed a massive attack.
That's a warning, no malfunction.
Confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high.
Cobra 9, is this an exercise?
Negative, this is not an exercise.
General, DBS is tracking 300 inbound Soviet ICBMs.
Choke on my food if I can.
Your mother has to wash the bed sores on your upper thigh.
Holy shit! Hang on one
Oh.
second here.
What?
This is surreal. Hang on. Oh my god. Hold up.
Oh my god.
Where are you?
After months of preparations, the Russian President Vladimir Putin has launched a major military operation against Ukraine. Speaking on national television, Mr. Putin urged Ukrainian troops to lay down their arms and go home. He warned that anyone who interfered in Russia's actions would face retaliation. Loud explosions have been now heard in Ukraine in lots of different cities as the Russian assault has begun. President Biden said, well, we'll hold Russia accountable for its aggression. NATO has condemned what it called a reckless and unprovoked attack. Well, let's cross now to our correspondent James Waterhouse, who is in Kiev.
You got nothing going on.
James, explosions already being heard.
Thanks, Victoria. Yes, even more shocking news that just came through the wire. I'm just getting this fed to me right now, live. President Vladimir Putin has openly declared war on the United States for meddling in the Ukraine war. NORAD has detected 2 nuclear missiles being launched on nuclear submarines in the Atlantic Ocean. So far, it looks like the trajectory is headed directly for New York State. All residents are being urged to take cover. Please, if you're in New York right now, do not attempt to flee the city. The streets are going to get traffic jammed. Just take cover in your
Oh
my god!
States Air Force
Heather!
fighter jets to try to intercept the missiles. Hopefully, they can get them down before they hit New York. Again, Russia has just launched 2 nuclear missiles from their submarines in the Atlantic
You hearing any
Ocean,
sirens or anything?
and they are most likely headed directly for New York.
Oh my god, this is so wrong.
I'm joking.
Is this real?
Yeah?
Wish it wasn't. But...
Holy shit!
Whoa.
Wow.
Heather, what floor are you on?
I'm on the main floor.
Do you have a basement?
I can't get down to it.
Let me see. What's going on
Oh
here?
my god!
I'm just getting this fed to me right now, live. President Vladimir Putin has openly declared war on the United States for meddling in the Ukraine war. NORAD has detected nuclear missiles being launched.
Dude, how are you crying out there?
So far, it looks like
This is I'm laughing.
is headed directly for New York State.
Yo,
All
fuck you.
residents are being urged to take cover. Please, if you're in New York right now, do not attempt to flee the city.
Holy shit, are you fucking serious?
Just take cover in your homes. United States Air Force has launched fighter jets to try to intercept.
Oh my god, you're not scared?
Get them
I'm
down
terrified.
before they
I
hit
don't-
New York.
Luckily, I'm in
Again,
the Midwest.
Russia has just launched 2 nuclear
Yeah, I'm in
missiles
New
from
York.
nuclear submarines in
I
the
know.
Atlantic Ocean. And
Nah, man, I'm scared. I gotta get out of here, Heather.
Unprovoked attack.
All right. Flush the bombers, get the subs in launch mode. We are at DEFCON 1.
DEFCON 1.
Major Lim, give me a report on the Whopper.
Initial attack profile is a full-scale Soviet strike. Whopper is putting our losses at 85 to 95% of the strategic forces.
Let's cross now to our correspondent James Waterhouse, who
Is this
is in
for real,
Kiev
dude?
for us. James,
Yeah, man, I see it on my TV right now, Marty. It's real.
Oh my god!
thanks, Victoria. Yes, even more shocking news that just came through the wire. I'm just getting
Hello?
this fed to me right now, live.
On the TV,
President Vladimir
this is
Putin has
fucking real.
openly declared war on the United States for meddling in the Ukraine
This is
war.
towards New York.
NORAD has detected 2 nuclear missiles being launched.
I swear to God, I'm putting it on the news right now.
So far, it looks like the trajectory is headed directly from New York.
Putin declared war against
All
America.
residents are being urged to
On
take
BBC.
cover. Please, if you are in New York right now, do not attempt to
No,
flee the city.
listen,
The streets are turning
declared
traffic
war against
jam.
America, and he's
Just
putting
take
on
cover in your
fucking
homes.
war.
United States Air Force has launched
Oh
fighter
my
jets
god.
to intercept the missiles. Hopefully, they can get them down before they hit New York. Again, Russia has just launched 2 nuclear missiles from nuclear submarines in the
Oh
Atlantic
my
Ocean,
god,
and they are most likely headed directly for New York.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Okay, call me back. Love you, bye.
Wow. Oh my god.
No, why?
What a sick fuck, dude.
Hold on.
Hey, what are we gonna do?
What channel's BBC's, Marty? What BBC?
I don't know what number it is. I don't know what
I have
number it
no
is for you.
clue. Why is Channel 2 News covering this?
I'm like, the reaction is she's so out there. Like, holy shit. Doesn't she know like MBM is a major troll? Plus, doesn't she know that after 4 decades and $200 billion in funding, the US has a missile defense system? Doesn't she know about the DSP's hypersonic missile defense system? $200 billion.
That's good to know because I didn't.
But not to freak you out though, but a lot of scholars actually do think just because America spent 200 billion on a hypersonic missile defense system doesn't necessarily mean it'll stop all the missiles from hitting. I hate to break the bad news, but but Russia has a lot of missiles.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry,
Monty, this
but
isn't what we need today. Let's keep it light. Just so you know.
listen. Russia has 5,889 nuclear warheads. Okay,
Oh my
if they
goodness.
launch all those puppies, that $200 billion missile defense system might get most of them, but just like anything, you only need one. Only need one to hit. If one hits, about maybe a quarter or more, a half, it depending on where it hits, and the fallout will actually create a lot of issues. You better make sure it hits close to you, because if it hits not that far away, but not far away enough for you to not have a fallout, like how some people have like all these like crazy things happen to their bodies.
Right.
Yeah. But don't be scared.
Putin.
I gotta look this up.
What are we gonna do?
This can't be fucking real. Oh my god, I didn't even spend time with my family. Well, I have the computer
The
right
first thing I would have done
People
was
calling
Google
to your
it.
device.
Right? Instead of freaking out, you Google. Exactly.
Right. Looking like, are you serious? I was like, wait a second. I was just doing. I Google everything, so there's no way I would have been this upset for more than like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Now you call Marty.
I wanna die.
Heather, I'm sorry for everything.
okay. I'll watch over you rather than the fucking missile gets me.
You know, all this time, you're right. Like, we're always about, like, why is everyone worried about everything when we're in a war?
Here's this fucking shit. Why don't I see anything? Why is it on the internet?
It's a good question. Hang on one
Oh,
second
because
here.
it just broke the news.
Maybe,
Let me
like,
try
I know
MSN.
the Russians, they're very good with
Fucking
war.
Oh my god.
This is really... It's been nice
Monty, this
knowing
better not
about
be
it.
a joke. I just live right at my brother's barbecue, man. Why is there no, like...
Already been heard.
Oh my
Thanks.
god.
Oh, yeah, yes, even more shocking news.
Yeah,
Just
it's gotta be real. You're watching it on the fucking thing. You're not gonna make a video.
live. President Vladimir Putin has
Oh my
openly
god.
declared war
No,
on the
it's
United
right
I
here
love it that it says Cyrex Archive.
on my TV, Heather.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's gotta be real.
NORAD has detected two nuclear
Oh my
missiles being
god.
launched from nuclear submarines in the Atlantic Ocean. So far, it looks like the trajectory
I mean, I don't know how you're
directly
laughing,
for New
Tyler.
York
It's pretty
State.
fucked up.
All
Fuck, it's not
residents are being
funny.
urged to take
Whatever,
cover.
Mario. I'm the one who should be dying
If you're in
here.
New York right now,
Whatever.
through the city, the streets are going to be traffic jammed. Just take cover in your
Whatever.
homes.
Oh man,
United
I couldn't
States
spend
Air
my
Force has
time with
launched
my
fighter
family.
jets to try to intercept the missiles. Hopefully, they can get them down
We're
before
fucked.
they hit New York.
My fucking
Again,
chair.
Russia has just launched two
Oh
nuclear
man,
missiles
guys,
from
this
nuclear
sucks.
submarines
I
in the
didn't
Atlantic
want
Ocean.
this to happen.
They are most likely headed directly for New York.
Heather, you need to get to the ground. Do you have a basement?
I can't get down to it. I can't
Oh.
Tell Jimmy I love you. Yeah, fuck Jimmy, you're not my family. Oh shit.
I
Why
think
is
I've
there
announced
alarms
him.
and shit going on? What the fuck is going on?
I gotta make a phone call too. I gotta mute myself. Hang on, just bear with me here just one moment.
It's okay, Mario.
Wow.
Heather, what are we gonna do?
I don't know, just pray, I guess. Pray that it's not as bad, but it's a fucking missile. I had a bad feeling.
Oh my god.
Is this a joke? Seriously, is this a fucking joke?
Right here live.
Where's BBC Live? I want to see this. I'm gonna Google it. If this is fucking fake, I'm gonna look fucking stupid.
Yeah, right on live.
How far's it gone? The president's about ready to order a counterstrike. That's what we're recommending you do. It's a bluff, John. Call it off. No, it's not a bluff. It's real.
What you see on these screens up here is a fantasy, a computer-enhanced hallucination. Those blips are not real missiles, they're phantoms.
Jack, there's nothing to indicate a simulation at all. Everything's working perfectly.
But does it make any sense?
Does what make any sense?
That.
All residents are being urged to take cover.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's real!
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Oh man. Here it is.
April 22nd, guys, what are you talking about?
Oh man.
What the fuck, Marty? If this is a fucking joke, I'm gonna flip. That's not funny. My dad is freaking alien. He doesn't need to hear a joke.
I never thought I'd die talking to you, Heather.
Hold on. BBC. Where is this?
There's
Where
a siren
is
running
it?
in my background. You don't hear that, Heather? You hear it?
Yeah, I don't think the bunker is gonna help or duck and cover is gonna help. By the way, any any Russian or every Russian nuclear warhead that is loaded onto an intercontinental range ballistic missile can reach the United States in approximately 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Hello?
You know how fast they're going.
Because I'm talking to my friends on fucking YouTube. They said it's on BBC News Live.
But a submarine based missile could strike in as little as 10 to 15 minutes after launch. Just an FYI. Because they have those too, right? You know, the ones where you get two keys and your top officers, both of them. Well, each of them have one key and they got to turn it at the same time. And then you got to put in, all your codes and whatnot. And you got to get clearance, blah, 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 blah.
Now I'm gonna fucking flip on these fucking people, and it's not gonna be fucking funny. What the fuck? My feeling them is a fucking alien, and you're making them scared. What's wrong with you? I'm gonna send this fucking video to the police.
That's funny.
You sick motherfucker! You sick cunt!
A beaker?
I got scared, Mom. I really thought it was real. What I do.
666 is right. Like he says, it could be as soon as 200 seconds. How much is that? It could be even a couple minutes. Could hit easily. I'm not
Fuck all these fuck faces. They're fucking losers.
What's up, Nicholas?
That wasn't funny. My dad's ailing, man. They doesn't need to hear this shit. What's your fucking excuse? I was had a fucking heart attack over it. I thought I had to go to
Heather, you're gonna have a heart attack regardless.
You fucking piece of shit. You want to call yourself a Jewish person? No, Jewish people are nothing.
Heather, don't you find it weird that you wish people COVID all the time when you actually got COVID?
I was getting real. Hold on.
What's up, Foxy?
Okay. What's up, Dana?
Don't talk to my mother either.
Okay, fine.
Hello? Okay, hold on. I gotta fix this fuck. I didn't mean to alarm you. I thought it was fucking me. It looked like BBC, and I tried looking on Channel 12 News and everywhere else. I am fucking sick to my stomach. I'm gonna fucking let loose on these motherfuckers.
You better not. Don't do that.
Do it. Do it.
What kind of sick shit is that? I don't need to hear this. I'm diabetic, Ma. I got fucking ailments. I don't need to fucking hear this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I got fucking scared. I'm like, what? Now I look like a fucking crazy head. I'm not a crazy head. I really thought it looked like it was a live broadcast. I was like, what? I'll put the Malioka on, motherfucking Foodie.
No, you won't.
All right. I think we got the point, right? To be fair, a lot of nations these days are really gearing up and putting a lot of more soldiers at their borders because the whole intense situation between Ukraine and Russia. Like, what country was I hearing putting more troops near their borders? I forgot, but that whole area right there is very tense. And then I was hearing secondhand, I think German Panther tanks. Not Panther, Panzer tanks. What am I saying? Panther. It's Panzer tanks are being sent to Ukraine. So there you go. Panzer tanks are being sent. Panzer tanks are actually. I won't even get into that. I won't even get into.
Maybe can you a little bit because I have no idea.
If you compare our tanks in North America to the German Panzer tanks, it's like night and day. Their tanks are on a whole different level. I actually was speaking to a captain of the Canadian Armed Forces. He's a captain because if you don't know, in a tank you have a couple guys, right? And there's one guy in a tank that's going to be a captain because you have to have a leader. So he's the guy in charge of everybody else. So one person will be driving the tank. And if you don't know about tanks, when you drive a tank, it's literally like being in a bed. Is how you drive it because you're not you're not vertical. You're horizontal and whatnot. But then you have the captain in there as well. So if you ever get if our U.S. or Allied tanks get hit by a Panzer, even indirectly, because there's a certain thing as shockwave, it's like turning your organs into mush.
Oh,
So
wow.
pretty much the Panzers are a whole different level. Ever since World War II, Allied forces have always been worried about Panzer tanks.
Mm.
Cause that, yeah, compared to our tanks are smaller, theirs is bigger, and there's also the issue of maneuverability as well as the types of ammo and range and force and effect that those tanks have. I can really get into this, but all you got to know is like the Panzers are on a whole different level.
All right, thanks. Good to know.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it doesn't come down to any of this. Like, this is not the path.
Right. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hmm. All right.
Hi, Jessica.
Right.
Thank
True,
you.
Aaron. American tanks are they are. I mean, we have good tanks, but it's just there's a reason why certain there's a reason why if there's any allied equipment left in a war zone, you typically will have to detonate them, right? Because we don't want our intelligence as well as technology to be leaked to the enemies. So this is why they're this is how do I put it? This is why is it's you ever what was that movie called? You remember that movie Black Hawk Down and how
Yes.
so many of those guys died trying to destroy that Black Hawk helicopter? And there's a reason why I knew when I was in Connecticut, living in Connecticut, I knew I think I told you this story. There was this one guy who was in a submarine, right? I didn't know the guy. Somebody told me like this one guy, he was in a submarine. He was very excited to be in the submarine. So
Mhm.
he took pictures of the submarine and be like, "Oh my god, I'm going to send these to my parents." I'm like, "Jesus. Even I know that is a big mistake." Do you know why?
Right.
You cannot take pictures of inside a so what happened was he took it on his phone that they gave him. Then something happened to the phone, and then he sent it into repair. And then when they were repairing it, they looked through the photos and they saw there was photos of inside the tank. Now it doesn't have to be like
Mhm.
inside the engine room or the room where you launch anything. It doesn't have to be in the super sensitive parts. As long as you have pictures of inside the submarine, you're going to jail, and you're going to jail for a very long
Damn.
time. Yes, it's
I
that
didn't know it was
serious.
that serious.
It
Oh, I
is.
thought
You
they
you
just kick you
can't
out.
take pictures of military equipment. You get serious jail time.
Oh, well, I've never been in the military, man. No, but no, just being in girl world, seeing how little information people need to be able to do so much damage in people's lives. I'm not surprised that they would be so serious about it.
Yeah, they're super serious about it. That's a huge no-no. You should not take any pictures of any of military equipment like that. You can't instead of Black Hawks, instead of like aircrafts, tanks, submarines, inside of like bases. You can't do that. You're gonna get some
Oh,
serious
okay.
jail time. And I think they tried him in military court because then you got your colonels and your top ranking officers, your colonels, your majors. They're gonna give you some serious time
Right.
for
Okay.
sure. Because yeah, not a lot of people know that if you do anything like that, there's military trials and you have military court where you'll have top brass officers will deal with what they would consider very serious offense, which is taking pictures of these equipment. But yeah, That's just a little tidbit of what, since we're looking at that stuff and we had this talk about panzers and whatnot. But hey, people,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
interesting.
yeah, thank you. I'm sure a lot of us can't wait until the next Music Biz Marty stream. I am sure. I am sure that a lot of us will be in that chat and whatnot. So stay tuned for that, people. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me for this hour and a half. I appreciate you being on here, Edna. And
Thank
I'll
you.
catch you guys another time. I guess I might make a video tonight, kind of wrapping up what the hell was going on today, because a lot of things happened. Foodie Beat has been very active, deleting a lot of stuff that she's put in her community tab, and just a pretty recap today because a lot of stuff did happen. I'm sure a lot more is
That'd
gonna
be
happen.
good.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure,
I'm
definitely.
because I'm back at work, so I appreciate it. I don't have time to laze about all day.
Yeah, yeah, it's hard. It's hard on some people. But hey,
Just
have a good night, everybody. Smash that
information.
like button, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys another time. Have a good one. Take care.